Daily routine for teenagers to build muscle. Hi, I'm Keto, and why you should listen to me? Because I'm 18 years old and within just 2 years of a gym, I've made so much progress. I'm stronger than most guys are. I've built a really nice physique at just 18 years old. But the first daily routine habit you should do is eat that frog. And every morning when you wake up, instead of just waking up and going straight to school, waking up going straight to work, you want to go to the gym, do the hardest thing first in your day. Because what eat that frog means is if you had to eat a frog before or after a meal, when would you do it? And the right answer, or the stoic, smart answer, is you do it before the meal. And why is that? Because you don't think about it and you can enjoy the meal because you don't have to think about eating that frog. So that's why we say eat that frog and go to the gym in the morning. As well as this, when you go to the gym in the morning, you have so much more energy. You feel like you can put 100% into the session in the morning. Because you wake up, you're straight to the gym. Your mind's just clear on one goal. And then you can proper go for it. Because when I started going to the gym in the morning, I'd say that's when the progress started to gain and gain and gain. I started to just outwork all my friends. To the gym in the morning, I had so much more energy. And I just worked so much harder and just put more effort into it. It's because I wake up and I don't have to think about school, I don't have to think about work or nothing, I just have to think about the gym straight away. Versus the other way around, if you go to work first, say you go to school and you spend 6 hours in school, and then after you're all drained already, everyone's tired from school because your brain's been working all day. So then you come back and you go to the gym then, and you can never have such a good session because you don't have the energy sources, and you skip so many sessions with that. Because you're I can't be bothered today. Your friends are going out to just to the corner shop. It's I'll go with them instead. But when you go in the morning, you just get it done. So going to the gym in the morning, it just gives you energy. It just gives you consistency, and it's just brilliant. Another habit and part of a daily routine is following a training program, and it's sticking to this training program. So say you can do something like push-pull legs, bro split, full body, whatever it is, just sticking to it. Why this is, because you'll only be able to progress if you stick to a training program. If you do it week in, week out, you just keep doing it. Because if you just do what you want, if you just go to the gym willy-nilly, you'll never be able to see the progress because you're not on it. You're not doing the same thing every day. And to find more about training programs and one that can suit you and be perfect for you, click the link in the description for one-on-one coaching. As well as following a training program, I think a training partner is brilliant for this. And it's a really good thing you can have in your routine because it keeps you consistent again. It keeps you going to the gym. Because when you have a training partner, you don't want to leave them behind. You don't want to be I'll go gym today and then not go gym. You two want to go gym together. So having a training partner is brilliant for this. And it's one thing I would really recommend. Especially having a training partner. You can build this really competitive nature between you two. Because when you have this competitive side, it's just brilliant. I remember when I started going gym first time, I started going to the gym, there was about 4 boys, all stronger than me, that would go into the gym as well with me, my friends. And we just had this rivalry, but it was also we wanted each other to strive. So when I saw them, I remember the first time I went to the gym, I saw them bench 90 kg, and I was nowhere near that. So I was I wanted to beat them and go into the gym each day, training extra hard and just putting extra work. So I wanted to get to their level. And I caught up slowly but surely. And when I beat them, and it's you just feel so good about yourself and you feel so accomplished. Versus when you go by yourself, you're competing with yourself, which is good, but it's a bit boring in a way. You don't have the same drive and oomph versus you do if you're going against your friends. So I'd really recommend a training partner or just competition. Friendly competition's brilliant. And a way to have friendly competition is join a community, and there's a community with a link in the description. Another thing that is part of a daily routine that's going to really help you build muscle is a really clean diet. And what I mean by a clean diet is these single ingredient, non-processed foods. So this is meat, vegetables, fruit, and milk, cheese, dairy products. So like all these like healthy foods. And why this is so good for a clean diet, even if you're bulking, why a clean diet is so key, is because it actually generally puts on muscle. Because when you eat the meat, you're eating protein, and this protein puts on muscle. Versus when you're eating carbs and sugar, you're starting to put on fat, and then you'll start to get a belly and start to get bloated. Versus if you're just eating meat, if you're eating steak, if you're eating eggs, if you're eating like sweet potato, you're putting on muscle, you're putting on size, because you're not eating like these horrible, disgusting foods. And this is what we see Eddie Abu talk about so much. How he talks about how all these processed foods are just bad for you, because your body only processes them as sugar. And when it when it processes them as sugar, it just makes you fat. It just like adds fatness to your muscles instead of actual muscle. So these foods are mainly protein, and eating too much protein isn't bad for you. Like some people say it is, but it's not. It's fine for your kidney. If you eat too much protein, all you're going to do is just make the same amount of muscle. And to find out diets and recipes, click the link in the description. And another thing for the daily routine that is key and really, really crucial here is 8 hours sleep. Why you need this 8 hours sleep is because the sleep is when your muscles generally grow. When you do the workout, what you're doing is you're breaking down your muscles. You're pushing them or pulling them, and you feel the burn. You feel them like tearing in a weird way, and you've sort of teared all your muscles down after the workout. So when you go to bed that night, and when you're sleeping, that's when your muscles grow. That's when your muscles start to reform, and they grow, but they grow bigger each time. That's how your muscles grow and get bigger. You tear them down in the gym, and you rest and recover, and they reform, and they get a bit bigger, and they get like a tiny bit bigger. But over time, those tiny bit increments until they're like inches bigger. So the only way they can recover properly is when you get 8 hours sleep. And one thing you'll find is if you do a really if you do loads of bicep curls all day long, and when you go to bed, and say you go to bed on like 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep, you're gonna feel your biceps like burn tomorrow. You're gonna feel like you still worked them. Versus if you get a full 8 hours, your arms they're still gonna be like achy. You're still gonna know you've like done the session, but they're not gonna burn even half as much, and it's gonna feel a lot better, and they're gonna grow more, which is what we all want. We want bigger muscles. But that is all. So thank you for watching. Click the link in the description, and see you in the next video.